How's it going? Dave from Comic Book Investments. So in this video, we're going to 5 keys that are dropping in price. And some of these you guys requested on here, and they're also dropping by quite a bit. And also, your second friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Yes, that is on this list. Someone requested it. And let's see what's happening with that book. All right, first we got Ultimate Fallout 4. A 9.4 is down 58% from selling for $1,200, now selling for $510. A 9.6 down 52% selling $1,457 last year, now selling for $700. And a 9.8 used to sell for $44.99 last April, and now it is selling for $17.19. That's down 62%. It's, the comic boom happened. Obviously, they got a huge jump. And then it kind of stayed the course. At first, it started going down, but then it actually went back up, which was kind of interesting. I thought it would continue down like most other things, but it had the hype of the Edge of the Spider-Verse was supposed to come out, but then that got pushed back like a year or something. I have no idea when it's supposed to come out anymore, but got pushed back, and so it's just been slowly dropping ever since, just going down. Not as fast as other comic books, not where it's just straight line down, but I mean, I said this in a video a long, long time ago. This is my only issue with this book is the print run was so high. It was something like 80,000. Now, this was, I think, 2011, I think off the top of my head. So, yeah, it's a little bit older, but CGC was still around. People were still sending books, not as like they are now, where it's literally just every freaking one just gets instantly sent to CGC, and there's, they're all like 9.8s. So there are comic books that are lower, and especially since this was kind of like, it wasn't really like a big deal back then when it first came out. So that's my only concern about this book is the print run is like 80,000. That is a ton. So you have to think that basically you need a ton of people willing to buy this and holding it back. Now you think like, oh, that's 80,000 people each buying one. Well, no, it doesn't really work that way. You need 80,000 people that are willing to spend $1,000 or 80,000 people willing to spend $10,000 if you want this thing to go up. So that's where it gets hard. That's the tricky thing about modern books is there's just such a huge supply. All right, next we got Savage Tales #1. This is the first appearance of Man-Thing. A 7.0 is down 51% from $1,200 at $591. An 8.0 is down 47% from $1,700 to $900. And a 9.4 is down 23% from $2,640 to $2,040. So really not that much. But the only reason why this is on here is because I have a feeling this is going to drop a lot more going in the future. So it kind of, didn't really get much of a boom, comic book boom price up increase. It's got more increase from the TV show that came out. I mean, it's a one and done type of TV show, but Man-Thing, Savage Tales #1, I still think is a good get. You're gonna see a bit of a drop off from this, but long term, I think you'll be fine. Next, we got Spawn #1. A 9.4 is down 57% from 150 to 65. A 9.6 is down 72% from 250 to 71. And a 9.8 is down 57% from 457 to 195. It looks like it's kind of leveled off a little bit towards the end. It's just slowly been going down. There's speculation of, Todd McFarlane's Spawn movie, and you guys know how I feel about that. He's been working on this movie longer than any book ever written known to man. Yes, it's older than the Epic of Gilgamesh. If you don't know what that is, I think, the oldest book or oldest story, something like that. So yes, this Spawn script is actually older than that. Yes, it's weird to think about, but it is. I mean, the ancient Greeks dug up old tombs, and in there was a bunch of scripts, unfinished scripts by Todd McFarlane, Spawn 1. But nonetheless, the problem with this book, as I've said before with the last one, is the print run. Now, this was from 92, I believe. And the print run, although super high, back then there was no CGC. So people just didn't grab a distributor box and then send it all to CGC. Are there a ton of 9.8s? Yes, there are a ton of 9.8s. There's actually quite a few 9.9s. And that's kind of like where you want to target your book. You kind of want to be at least a 9.8 because there's so many of them, to possibly a 9.9. That would be a lot better because they're just so much more rare. All right, next we got Phantasm 448 first appearance Silver Surfer and Galactus. A 4.0 is down 59% from 3120 to 1283. A 7.5 is down 38% from 680 to 4,200. And a 9.6 is down 49% from 56,000 to almost selling for 29,000 now. Massive drop, very short time from September. Think about that. From September, which was a few months ago, now we're almost in December, to now dropping in half. Ugh, that stings. That stings. It's kind of like that Fantasy 15 that I've talked about before. Someone bought it and literally just instantly sold it and is going to drop in half. I don't know where it's at now, but I guarantee you it's probably going to go for half of what that person paid. So yeah, that kind of stings. This has been going down quite a bit for a while, just like most comics that are on these lists. But I will say I've seen a little bit of like things like, leveling out down at the lower echelon of grades. So, I mean, this is Silver Surfer Galactus. This is a good book regardless. I would, if you were the person that paid $56,000 for a 9.6, I would not be worried. Not at all. You'll be fine. All right, last on this list is Black Adam #1, the variant. I love this cover. A 9.4 down 71% from 450 to 130. A 9.6, yes, this is not a typo, also down 71% from 450 to 131. And a 9.8 is down 74% from 853 to $220 now currently selling for. Yes, not a typo. 9.6, 9.4 sold pretty much the exact same prices. This book dropped off like a stone after Black Adam came out. On the horizon, Black Adam movie going to really continue? I don't know. I would imagine so, that they're going to make something with it as well. I think this is a cool cover. Long-term investment? I don't really know. At $220 as a 9.8, that's not that bad. I'm not too worried about that. If you paid $853 back in June, I think you'll recoup your money eventually. I think in like 5 or 10 years, you'll be fine. But it's going to be a little hard. All right. Have a great day.